Namaskar and welcome everyone in another big interviews at the DAMS studio. Today I have the pleasure of welcoming Dr. Richa Singh, who is presently pursuing MDS Periodontics in GDC Indore, a wonderful place, and she has recently joined there. Well done, Dr. Richa, on your wonderful performance. Congratulations from DAMS. How are you feeling?
So I am feeling blessed, fortunate, rather relaxed and happy too to get a GDC merit, since it's a dream seat of every student who is preparing. So I am happy.
Well, you have every reason to be happy, and so do all of us in the DAMS studio also, to welcome another Damsonian who has done exceedingly well and who is pursuing a branch of her dreams. One important thing that every aspirant would like to know, that how did you prepare? They would like to know that was your studies more selective or extensive?
Sir, this time I would say my study was more selective. I was more into MCQs things, and I just proceed in that way.
And before the interview, Dr. Richa, if I'm not wrong, you mentioned that you tried a different kind of study this time. You tried to go in a retrospective manner. Can you put some more light on that?
Yes, sir. So initially my focus was more into MCQs things, and then if I got any confusion or any doubt, I just go through that theory part or that theory thing, and then I did it in that way. Means firstly my intention was to go through MCQs, let me know what the thing I am not clear with, and then I go that with particular theory, and then that way I proceeded.
Well, that's a wonderful thing to do, and I think it's a novel way of studying and preparing, and I'm listening for the first time that any of the toppers is sharing such great secret with us. I hope all our listeners are going to be benefited with that. Another thing that comes to our mind is the time management. When we prepare, when we make up our mind to prepare for tough exams like the NEET postgraduate dental medical entrance exam, time is the biggest constraint. So how did you manage your time?
Sir, I prepare a proper schedule. I follow it. My intention was to study 7 to 8 hours in a day, in any possible way, whether it's a bad day or a good day. I was just like I was stick to it. I have to study this much hours, and I followed it strictly.
And I think your strict schedule and your being strict to yourself has paid very well. And I'll once again remind and inform my viewers and listeners here that Dr. Richa Singh is doing MDS Periodontics in GDC Indore right now. As we all know, the DAMS is quite active on the online medium. We have a DAMS exclusive club on the Facebook. How was it useful to you?
So it was I would say very beneficial for us, because every student have different hours of studying times. Some study in early morning, some study at late night. So if we come across any doubt, we can suddenly post it into a DAMS club, which is in Facebook. And most important things are, I would say, the controversial questions, which waste much of time, because we don't know what to, because many MCQs have different answers, differences. So the teachers will tell you exactly what the right answer is and give you with proper explanation and the reference. So much of time our is saved, and we get the proper answer. So it was very beneficial for us.
Well, thank you very much for your kind words here. Another thing available to the DAMS students who are pursuing their preparation for the MDS is the DAMS Cloud. How were you really benefited by this DAMS Cloud?
Our cloud contains videos and test paper discussion. So at the time of revision, if anybody has missed it, or if anybody hasn't seen the papers, what exactly going through or what the pattern has become, so we have videos and discussion, so we can go through it thoroughly. And we can go through, and we have a look at we are going through, and we can clear many of the doubts.
Well, that's wonderfully spoken here, and I would really like to add here that in the present scenario, when the examination pattern has changed drastically from the MCQ pattern to the NEET pattern, you definitely need somebody to guide you, and in that respect, DAMS Cloud had helped you a lot. Thank you very much for your kind words. Next, I would like to know about the DAMS publications. With that, I'm referring to the study material, which is quite sweetly called by the students, which is otherwise called the CRS at DAMS. what is your take on our publications?
Yes, sir. First of all, the notes, I would say it's a consolidation of every topic, every different differences book. That is the main thing. Secondly, DAMS module. It contains MCQs from n numbers of MCQs, so we don't have to go here and there to search for the books, which MCQs to be solved and which is important. So DAMS module help in that way. It contains everything from every part of the book.
And let me also add on here that DAMS modules are based on the standard textbooks that are referred to
Yes.
in the medical schools.
Yes.
Well, that's very nice to know. And let me ask you, Dr. Richa Singh, that what changes did you feel in yourself under the guidance of the DAMS faculty while you were preparing?
Sir, it changed me in a better way, I would say, because in internship I was not knowing what to study, from where we have to study. I was simply knowing, yes, if we have to prepare for MDS, we have to study Pulse. So it was not enough for me to go through this. Then I consulted my seniors, they suggested me DAMS, and then I joined. So by step I got to know what to study, because there are many books in the market. You don't know what to study, which is good for you, which is bad for you. So after joining, here teachers help you to refer what exactly for which particular subject, which book you have to do, which particular subject, which MCQ you have to do. So it changed me in a lot of ways.
And I think those changes have really worked well, and you have got your the choice branch, that is MDS Periodontics, and that too at GDC Indore. Congratulations once again on the great performance.
Thank you, sir.
And let me just ask you about the evaluation system. You know, when we are preparing for a postgraduate entrance exam to the level of NEET, you got to know where do you stand. So how did the DAMS evaluation system help you? You know, the grand tests that are conducted, the subject-wise tests, and the revision tests that we give to the students, how did that all help you?
Yes, sir, because initially we have subject-wise tests in initial days, means for a whole week one subject is covered, and in the weekends test is conducted. And after, when things keeps us minding, many subjects keeps on pending, so at last we can go through GT test, that is grand test and revision test. So it's help us to know what our weak areas are, we have to where we have to work on exactly. So it's very good for to solve this grand test, revision test, because you can know exactly where you are standing in the crowd.
And I think an all India ranking for all these tests
Yes, sir.
is much helpful, right?
Because the rank is comes through all India, so we can evaluate ourselves.
Well, that's wonderful to know. And let me remind my viewers here, I'm talking to Dr. Richa Singh, who has done exceedingly well in the recent NEET postgraduate dental medical entrance exam 2017, and who is presently joined MDS Periodontics in GDC Indore. Carrying on to our discussion to the next level, let me ask you that which faculties have influenced you most at DAMS?
So I would like to mention here Sumer Sethi sir. Since
Well,
he's
that's strange, I would say, because Dr. Sumer does not involve himself much in the
Yeah.
educational regime for the MDS thing.
sir,
Then
yes,
how did he influence you?
Yes, he is not directly connected to us, but his post, his messages just like wonders. His post like as a magic. When many a times I was at urge of giving up, I simply just read his post, and what we say, we can reboot ourselves after reading his messages or his post. No, it's worth it to do so much of hard work for this thing. And secondly, yes, Gaurav sir, he was always with us. If simply I'm not getting anything, if not happening, like I just simply text him or message him. So he helped in many possible ways to go through. In any possible, he will tell you to do in this way and that way, but he will solve it anyhow. So Gaurav sir also played a very major role.
Well, that's wonderful to know. And let me also add here that that's what we do at DAMS. We not just teach the students, we mentor them. We help them with all the personal queries. We'll help them with all their exam related queries they have in mind, so that they can excel and give out their best. Now, before I wind up this conversation, let me ask you, any message do you have for your juniors?
Yes, I would like to recommend to my juniors, my viewers, to join DAMS. It's worth it. After you will join it, you will feel it. Yes, it is worth it, and it is good to join, and you will feel it.
Well, that's very kind of you to have shared so much of time with us and with valuable inputs here. And with this, I thank you once again. And I wind up my conversation here with Dr. Richa Singh, who has done exceedingly well in the recent NEET postgraduate dental medical entrance exam and who has joined MDS Periodontics at GDC Indore. Thank you very much once
Thank you,
again. Wish you all the best in life and God bless you.
Thank you, sir.